Hello everyone. In today's topic we're going to be talking about Endau and SIB protection and its protection against inflation. So, how can Endau protect us against inflation? What does SIB protection mean? Well, they're related here. First of all, let's talk about inflation. Let's say, for instance, what is inflation? Inflation is when, or let's say, happens when there's too much of a thing in the community or in the world. Let's say, for instance, there's too much plastic in the world. That's why plastic, and it's also easy to make. That's why plastic is cheap. But there's little diamond, and it's hard to get it. That's why it is very expensive. Okay, so what does that do with Endau? Well, if there's too much Endau with less holders or buyers, then Endau's price will lower down and down. But if there are many people who demand Endau, but the Endau is less in the community or in the world, then Endau's price would rise. And that's how inflation is. SIB protection protects against this thing which is called inflation in Endau by burning the SIB. The B stands for burning, the burning of Endau. When the Endau's price gets lower and you try to sell your Endau, there is something called SIB protection, which protects against inflation, as we said, but it, let's say, protects against inflation. So by burning your Endau, so you can't get all of your Endau out. Let's say it might take 25% of your Endau. It depends. Well, when it takes the 25% of your Endau, if you take out 10 Endau, then it would give you only 7.5. If it's 25%, gives you only 7.5 Endau, and 2.5 Endau gets burned. Okay, so when you get out of the Endau community and you sell your Endau, by selling your Endau, you get out of the Endau community, you will get Endau burned. So what happens here is that the Endau number gets less and decreases, and when it decreases, let's say the demand exceeds the supply, and then the Endau price gets higher, or let's say it stabilizes. Okay, and yeah, that's how it is, and thank you.